Morning everyone, welcome to another walk in wild adventure. So today we're starting our walk in Wilcot, in Wiltshire, not far from Pewsey. A bit of interest here, this is the Golden Swan. It actually boasts the steepest thatched roof in Wiltshire. It's documented that the Pierce family, who were well-known local thatchers, these only newborns are taken up onto the roof by a ladder. Not certain how the parents feel about that, or the mother feels about that, or health and safety feels about that. But yeah, it's a lovely pub. Just had a quick chat with the landlord, who's given me permission to do a bit of videoing outside. So if you're in this area, check it out, the Golden Swan. So to give you a bit of an idea of where we are, we've walked up from the Golden Swan, we just looked at down the road, the pub. We've walked up the main road, and here's the bridge. This is the bridge that goes over the canal. So we're going to walk down this way, the Wiltshire Cycleway, East Stowell. You can walk down the canal path if you want, but I believe there's a pillbox down here on the left. According to the database there is. Let's go and see if we can find that. This pillbox, type 22, shell proof. One of the loopholes there. It's pretty good condition, so I'm just going to try and get into the field. I believe there's some access just down here. There's a public footpath down here, so we should be able to get in there and have a closer look at it. So looking at the outside pillbox here, this slot here is a pistol slot which protected the door from unwelcome visitors. One loophole there protecting out that direction, and it's probably a loophole this side as well. Yeah, protecting that direction as well. All the other slots around the other sides are protecting the bridge to the right and the canal far back. So this wall here is the ricochet wall, and that's exactly what it did. It diverted any ricochets, the bullets that did get through, ammunition that did get through. Brilliant to see. Bridge 116, it's actually a suspension bridge serving Stowell Park on the north side over there, providing access to Lower Bristow Copse on the south side. So that's the copse over in there. The bridge was designed and built by James Dredge Senior. So up there you can see Dredge Patentee Bath. This bridge is of additional historic importance because it is probably the least altered dredge bridge in existence, and is, of the 50 dredge bridges of this design, one of only 2 that remain, the other being the Victoria Bridge in Bath. So you can see the construction there. It didn't use wire ropes as in modern suspension bridges. It used wrought iron bars. So the last bar down there, bar number 1, and then it goes to 2 bars, 4 bars, 5, 6 and 7 to the top there. It's still up. But I wouldn't want to walk across it. It's pretty rotten in places. But yeah, you can't actually access it, and even if you could, you wouldn't want to walk across that. So that's private land over that side and private land over there. But yeah, very interesting piece of architecture. So if you walk out the road from the Golden Swan, there is a proper public footpath right away down through here. This green pipe here, this is the one that's coming across the suspension bridge. But according to the landlord in the pub, pre-COVID, used to be able to walk in there. There was some public rights, well not public rights of way, but there were some local rights of way to walk through there, through that copse. But you can't do it now, it's all been fenced off. So the canal, if you can visualise it, it's just the other side of that copse there. So walking adjacent to the canal, heading towards Pewsey. So walking on from the suspension bridge along there, there's this type 22 shell-proof pillbox. It's actually been locked up to keep people out. Firing position there, yeah, there are some holes there, so access for bats obviously been left, which is good to see. Same around this side. Yeah, there's a small hole there left for the bats. So it's in pretty good condition. So let's move on and see what else we can find today. So walking on from the last pillbox, according to OS Maps, there is a public footpath, or a footpath, that runs down adjacent to the canal. Let's go and see if we can find it. Yeah, here we go. On the right hand side, through the hedge, public footpath. Let's see where we go. According to this, we're heading in the right direction and we're about 65 metres away. There it is. Let's have a look, see how good it is. Still saying that way, 24 metres away. I'm trying not to fall over through the multitude of stinging nettles, and yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty good to me. 12 metres. That is really good. 5 metres. There we are. Pretty damn good. Another Type 22 shell-proof pillbox. Could do with someone with a chainsaw coming out, just remove this tree. So anyone watching that manages these woods, yeah, it'd be good to take that off the top. Nice bit of timber for you as well. And looking around in the entrance there, again, I'm not going to go in because in case there are bat boxes in there or bats hanging from the roof, I don't want to disturb them. And there's the ricochet wall inside. Pistol slot there. So I'm going to walk around the other side a little bit. See some of the loophole firing positions there. Let's move on. There's another one a bit further down. We'll use the same trick. What 3 words? Seemed to be pretty good that time. 260 metres. Don't just love technology. So I just walked up the public footpath there, which runs adjacent to the Pewsey Boat Club. And you bump straight into this Type 22 pillbox, very prominent. There's the entrance round there, and again, I don't want to disturb any nature that's in there in the form of bats, etc. So I'm not going to go in there. Probably the best one we've looked at today as far as condition goes. Loophole there. Yeah, very good condition. Look inside. Yeah, usual rubbish thrown in there by the members of the public who have no respect, dog crap bags, etc. There we go. That's the world we live in. The Pewsey Wharf was actually called Pewsey Wharf Bridgehead. It was reclassified in 1941 as a Category C tank island, and it was defended with Hedgehog Defences. It was designed to be very strongly fortified, so the advancing enemy would actually think, no, we're not going to expend a load of forces and men on trying to take that, we'll bypass it. And in bypassing it, they expose their front and their rear to counter-attack. So that's basically a very brief description of Hedgehog Defences. But I was just walking back, and I've walked straight past this one twice. So I was looking at the database, and they said there were 2 pillboxes, and I couldn't see the second one. Just half of it left, so I guess it was probably protruding out onto the canal path here. So they've taken it back many years ago. So always keep your eyes open. Just walking back down the road now, back towards the Golden Swan. Well, we started this walk today. Relatively short, but some very interesting discoveries along the way, especially the Dredge suspension bridge. So if you're enjoying this series of videos, usual YouTube stuff, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.